Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, the court found Rishab guilty of attempt to murder and Rishab was taken back to the prison. And on getting home, Raki gets emotional and she scolded Preeta for not being able to save Rishab. And seeing this opportunity, Shalin and Karina also decided to accuse Preeta, but Preeta shunned them and stands up for herself. Let's continue from there. Shalin enters her room and closing the door, she started thinking about what happened and how Preeta talked rudely to her and Karina. Then she heard a knock on the door. She opens the door thinking it is Karina, but it is Prithvi. She then comes inside sitting on the sofa. Prithvi asks that what is going on, which is why she reacted this way. Shalin says that she is getting really mad. Prithvi asks that what has happened, and Shalin explains that Preeta talked very rudely with Karina. Prithvi asks that why is Shalin worried when Karina was insulted. Shalin says that because Preeta even insulted her too. Prithvi requests Shalin to calm down. Shalin asks Prithvi to stop it. She says that if someone constantly scolds him, how would he feel? Prithvi mentions that he would eat the person. Shalin replies that Prithvi will not be able to do anything since he still lost Preeta. She mentions that Preeta, Shriti and even Raki have scolded her, so how would he feel if this happens to him? Prithvi asks that why is Shalin getting angry with him. Shalin says that it is because of his mother. Prithvi wants her not to talk about his mother. Prithvi once again requests Shalin not to be worried since her time will change and then the entire Luthra family will listen to her. Shalin asks that what has Prithvi done which made him so sure that everything will change. Prithvi assures Shalin that he will do something now and their time will surely change. He clarifies that Rishab is in jail, so this is the golden time to make this moment their own. Shalin asks that what does Prithvi think, that Karan would watch all this. Prithvi explains that Karan will be busy in saving Rishab, so in the meanwhile, he will take over the entire business empire. Shalin asks that what if Sandeep opens his mouth. Prithvi assures Shalin that nothing wrong would happen, and when they would have taken over the entire empire, then Shalin can take her revenge from the family. Shalin asks if this would really happen. Prithvi assures Shalin that it would happen. Shalin then asks Prithvi smiling that their plan would succeed. Sandeep is sitting playing the game and Sudeepa enters. Sandeep at once covers his leg, but he is relieved to see that it is just her. He says that she scares him. Sudeepa says that she doesn't care about everyone when she knows the matter was heated, but now the hearing has ended, so what is Sandeep's plan? Sandeep explains that he is waiting for the moment when he will become a millionaire overnight. Sudeepa asks that what surety does Sandeep have that Prithvi would even need him after the hearing has ended, since she knows that Prithvi will not give him the money after the second hearing, so she would advise him to take the money before the second hearing. Sandeep says that he will call Prithvi just now. Prithvi enters the room and he is shocked to see that Kritika is working on the laptop. He takes the laptop and asks that what is Kritika doing, when Kritika always used to say that his phone is his second wife. Then he can also say the same about Kritika's laptop. Kritika says that she is searching for a good lawyer for Rishab. Prithvi saw how their lawyer was not able to fight the case properly. Prithvi himself gets a call from Sandeep. He seeks the permission to start talking with Sandeep, and Sandeep asks that when will Prithvi give him the money that he promised him for blaming Rishab. Prithvi says that he will give it to him soon, but Sandeep asks for the money now. Prithvi agrees to meet Sandeep tomorrow where he would give him 1 million. Kritika asks that why is Prithvi so tensed. Prithvi explains that it was one of his employees, and Kritika knows how they give him so much tension. Sudeepa advised Sandeep not to trust Prithvi because he seems to be a clever person. She explains that he should instead take the money from Preeta, even if she was offering a small amount, but she will surely give him the money. Sandeep asks that why does Sudeepa always trust a woman. He clarifies that just like she trusts Preeta, he also trusts Prithvi, so he will surely get the money. Sudeepa asks Sandeep to have a snack with her. He agrees but says that only after 4, since before that the doctor takes a round. Preeta is with Pihu. She says that Pihu is really intelligent since she finished her homework so easily. Preeta asks that why do the school give her so much homework. Pihu then realized that she forgot one of her homework, but she needs a chart paper for it. Preeta says that she has them in the other room. Pihu stops Samir asking that where is her candy. Samir apologized, explaining that he forgot. He reveals how she asked him to bring a candy for her, which he forgot. Piu says that there's no need for it now. Samiru asks Piu not to act so clever. Piu replies that she is not acting, but she is genuinely clever, and she will go with Samiru to get the candy. Samiru asks Preeta to come with them as it will change the mood. Piu also requests Preeta. Preeta at first refuses, but then she is forced to agree to them both. Raki is sitting on the sofa crying. Shailene, seeing her, asks that what is she doing sitting here, as it is not even night. So what if she has gotten mad as she is away from Rishab? Shailene goes to Raki and asks that what is she doing here. Raki explains that this is where Rishab will come to sit when he was tensed. He will sit here for long hours, after which all of his problems were sorted, but she is not able to find any solution for her problems. Raki explains to Shailene how she feels that Rishab would suddenly come to her, but she asks Shailene that when would Rishab come back. Shailene thinks that she has started being emotional. Shailene thinks that it is really good for her, so she needs to enjoy, but it would happen only when Raki leaves her hand. Shailene requests Raki to go and rest for not her but for Rishab. She thinks of how when Raki would be in her room, then she would enjoy and have something sweet for herself. Preeta is with Piu and Samiru. Piu immediately asks Samiru to stop the car. Samiru says it is not right since someone might get hurt. Piu says that she needs candy floss. She even asks Samiru to have some, but Samiru says that he is dieting. However, she forced him to take some, and Samiru agrees to come after parking the car. Preeta leaves with Piu to go at the candy floss store. Piu asks Preeta for 10, but Preeta says that they can only take 3. Piu goes to the balloon store, ordering one for each color. Samiru comes there asking that why is Piu teasing her mother. Piu goes to take the candy floss. She eats Sandeep. Sandeep gets really tense seeing her. Preeta also realizes that this is Sandeep. Preeta immediately follows Sandeep, asking Samiru to take care of Piu. Preeta even stops a person, but he is not Sandeep. Sala makes the cue for Piu. Shriti entering through the gate is about to fall. Sala asks that why does she keep falling. Shriti explains that she came to bring chocolate for Piu. Sala asks that why is she taking off the wrapper, and Shriti explains that it is so that she will tell Piu that she made them with her own hands. Sala gets into an argument with Shriti, saying that she will not eat her chocolate, since she would know that Shriti did not make them, but Sala herself made the cure for her. Sala is sitting and Piu enters. Shriti along with Sala get really excited, so they ask her. Piu asks that where is her gift. Sala says that she has made it with her own hands just for Piu. Piu sitting at the table is amazed with the chocolate. Shriti requests them all not to reveal her lies. Piu asks about the chocolate. Shriti sitting with her mentions that she made them with her own hands. Piu says that they are also the same chocolate in her house. Shriti replies that it is because she sent them first to Preeta. Sala asks that why is Shriti lying in front of a child. Preeta is really tensed. Sala notices her, so she asks that what happened. Preeta explains that she felt as if she saw Sandeep at the market, but if the doctor is saying the truth, then how was Sandeep able to walk? She cannot be mistaken. Sala asks that what is it to worry about, as Preeta can go and check at the hospital. If Sandeep is present at the hospital, then Preeta was mistaken. But if he is not at the hospital, then this means that Preeta is right. Sala asks Preeta not to be worried, advising her that she should go and check in the hospital. If she sees Sandeep, then it will not be Sandeep that she saw at the market. But if Sandeep is not there, then Preeta is right. Preeta asks that how can she go like this? Sala says that sometimes they tend to get misconception, and if Preeta doesn't go to the hospital now, then she would always have a doubt in her mind, and if she goes and Sandeep is not there, then her suspicion was true. So if she goes there now, then she will be able to clarify her stance, because this would be the best for their case. Samiru says that if Preeta goes, then this might go against them in the court. Preeta says that what has ever been in their favor before. Preeta agrees to go, so then advise Samiru to take Piu home. But Piu, however, says that she wants to stay with her grandma. Preeta agrees, but then Samiru says that he will take Piu back home when she wishes to. Preeta agrees that she would go now. Shriti also agrees to accompany her. Samiru advised them both to be careful. Shriti and Preeta both reach the hospital. Preeta says that they will first ask the receptionist if Sandeep is really in the hospital or if he has been discharged. The nurse explains that Sandeep is injured a lot, so he is still admitted, but no one can meet him. Shriti says that it is not the case, and since Preeta is a physiotherapist, so Preeta is treating Sandeep. Shriti sends Preeta away while talking with the receptionist. Preeta enters the room where she is shocked to see that Sandeep is not present. She says that this means that her suspicion was true, that Sandeep is well. Preeta plans to call Shriti and so informs her about how Sandeep is not on his bed. Preeta walks out of the room. She sees that Sudeepa is working with Sandeep, who is still in the wheelchair. She asks that why is he lying, because she saw him walking casually on his feet. Sandeep asks that what is Preeta saying, since he is not even able to walk properly because of Rishab, yet Preeta is blaming him for lying. Preeta walks away saying that Sandeep is just lying and he would have to pay for it. Sudeepa breathed a sign of relief, mentioning that they are saved now because she saw both Shriti and Preeta at the hospital gate, so they quickly changed their clothes. Sudeepa advised Sandeep to take the money from Prithvi as soon as possible, otherwise Preeta will find the truth, because Preeta is now working to safeguard her family. Preeta is working and Shriti comes in excitement as they have found the proof against Sandeep. Preeta says that they had gotten the proof, but Sandeep came at the last moment with his girlfriend. Shriti asks if this means that she was mistaken. Preeta explains that Sandeep is really clever. Shriti asks that what would they do now? Preeta replies that she cannot even think of anything now because she found the proof, but now she have gotten to the dead end and she doesn't know what they would do. Preeta says that they all thought that Rishab would come back soon, but the matter is complicated a lot. Preeta explains that she thought that she would now be able to prove that Sandeep is lying, but she is now confused, even if she can do anything by herself. Shriti requests Preeta not to lose faith, because after they have saved Rishab, then she herself will break the legs of Sandeep. Preeta agrees that they cannot lose faith now, because tomorrow is a new day. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to this channel for more updates. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.